Record it.
And we're live. All right.
Fun times.
Yeah, wow.
So, tell me a little bit about this equipment. Where did you find it at, and where
Dude,
did...
It's actually funny. I looked up a YouTube video, and I was just like, cheap podcast equipment, and we got rude people.
we got more individuals who are not in this specific podcast
than we planned on.
I don't recall them receiving an invitation, but that's okay.
I think they just invited themselves.
They probably did.
No, but yeah, I went on YouTube, and I just looked up videos on trying to find good podcast equipment, and I found this. It was a random guy, never heard of him, but he just basically broke it down from a price standpoint. Like, if you can basically not cheap out on mics and everything, but like get quality stuff for cheaper and really go heavy on the mixer like I did, you can make up for like kind of like...
Yeah, that's really interesting, because I was going to say, it sounds like if the audio coming back from our microphones is the audio that you would hear from through the speaker itself, as I'm hearing it, then it should all, come out pretty crisp and clear. I don't see why you would have to spend much more money to get a better microphone.
All in all, I spent like, after shipping, $330.
$330. That's not bad at all, because we have the entire setup and we're doing it right now.
Yeah, it's happening right now. I didn't think I'd be doing this quick, but you got to start somewhere. So I'm excited to start.
So what are you wanting? What do you think some of the main things that you would be interested in talking about would be?
Honestly, I just like talking about everything. I feel like I can talk about really anything to anyone, and I just would like to just hear what people have to say and kind of just bounce things off them.
Kind of start with content.
Yeah,
I love that. No, I completely understand.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
So for everybody out there who's listening in, checking us out, we don't even have a name for this yet. Actually,
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, should we try to throw one together?
Yeah, no. Send us your name suggestions. I want to see what y'all
what everybody in the comment section's thinking.
We'll have a poll set up for the next episode, I guess.
We'll get an Instagram page set up for y'all to follow. Look out for it. It's coming. Merch.
Yeah, coming soon. Yeah,
as soon as we get some catchy ideas and some good phrases going on.
We'll just we'll start right now. Sailor's a bitch. We'll put that.
And then that's just gonna be...
Sailor's finally making his first noise on the podcast, so we got a little trio going on for this first one.
So everybody, go around, introduce yourself. We'll start with the man himself who bought the equipment.
Well, I'm Lane Alexander. 20 years old, just turned 20 on the 15th. This is the 26th of April. I turned 20 on the 15th. But yeah, Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised. And this is
on the playground is where he spent.
Yeah, shut the hell up.
Not a large majority of his days.
I actually played a lot of Xbox, so I wasn't on the playground very much.
It's okay. Xbox builds character. At least that's what I tell myself.
All right, Sailor.
Well, my name's Sailor Clayton. I was born in Chattanooga. Yeah, I moved here when I was like 2, and I've been here ever since. I've only lived in like 2 houses, just chilling. And
that's it. Sailor moved from Chattanooga, Tennessee, over here to Middle Tennessee, and that's it. That's all he's done.
Yeah.
And one day his parents were like, "Okay, well, we got to move you. You've been out here in Chat this whole time."
Yeah, 2 whole years. It was like too long for him.
You've lived a long enough life here. You got to try something else out.
I'm down. I'm always up for new ideas.
Find somewhere new. And then over here, mixing on the microphones. As much as I don't want to name myself or be talking on the microphone, my name's P Money, as formerly known, Parker Shoemaker.
I was trying to get him to go with Sneakerhead as his nickname, but I guess he didn't want to go with that.
I'm thinking I'm probably going to do Peace
really
Wizard. Peace Wizard. I really like Peace Wizard. Peace Sweaty. I want people to be like, "Are you a DJ, or do you edit just audio? What do you do?" And I really don't have an answer, but
he freestyles
off
on the
the
weekends.
dome.
Yeah, give us a freestyle right now.
He's like,
hell no.
We need a beat.
I don't know that I can just go off the dome right here right now.
You just said off the dome.
I was talking about getting out content for a podcast. I wasn't talking about breaking down on the beats, but I can break down on the beats too.
So what kind of content are we thinking about though?
So really, we can talk about a large majority of things, considering that we're 20 years old. We really think we know a lot. We probably don't know a whole
I don't know
lot.
jack shit.
We go through the day to day, and I don't know. But we definitely have something interesting to talk about, whether or not we know what that is.
Dude, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing right now. It's just kind of surreal. I'm just kind of sitting back and just kind of like letting this
Analyzing
play
it.
out. Yeah, I'm just kind of
getting a feel for it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly. I've been talking about doing this not really that long, but as soon as I talked about doing it, it's just all I can think about since.
There's this crazy kind of high that comes from just putting on the microphone and putting on the headphones and actually knowing that you're recording it and that people could listen to it if
Dude.
they wanted to. It almost makes you like, there are already hundreds of thousands of people listening anyways, and there's nobody listening.
Dude,
but it's okay.
I have a really bad habit of like whenever I start something, I just think about like how fast I could like make it blow up or like how like successful I could be at something, and then like 3 weeks later I'm like, all right, I didn't even do anything with that. I'm just gonna go back to playing Xbox. And just
See,
chill.
if you got this equipment, we can do this. We can set it up once a
Dude.
week, I'm sure, at the bare minimum.
At the very least, I could have like some kind of like topics written down. Like we're just freeballing this right now. Just jump straight into it. I didn't even think we'd be recording or anything. I just thought I'd learn how to mix and everything tonight. He's just like, yeah, we're starting this right now.
Yeah,
doing
we're
this
getting
now.
it and we're doing it, and but so for anybody who is wondering, I think that we're gonna try to stay on some fairly interesting topics. I was thinking we're all kind of teenagers who are into a mixture of hip hop, a mixture of the street brand, the street clothing industry, into a good amount of pop culture. I find it's just whatever we think we could get, like whatever.
For the people who are at home and we don't have a camera, John Braxton just mooned us.
Yeah,
Showed full ass.
somebody came inside
I'm
the
a little
podcast
blinded.
station.
I looked away.
Shut the hell up. Oh my god. But yeah, streetwear, hip hop music. I think we're all into that.
We're
but
gonna be
for
talking
sure.
a lot of video games. I
Dude,
know.
video games for sure. I'm a nerd.
There's
I can't deny it.
deeper subjects too. You
Get
see
lasered.
something that I think would be interesting is if we had some sessions where we just freeballed off the dome with like crackling food in the background and like
Dude, I love. There's nothing gets my brain literally pumping full of ideas.
Ideas.
More than like
concepts for
Keebler's
videos than
Farms,
John crackling.
or not chips, cookies just getting.
Oh,
crumbled.
Sailor, don't fucking encourage him.
I feel
please.
I'm
better
not
if I
gonna
get
lie.
one.
I want a cookie too.
Everybody's
Let me get
reaching
one.
out
appreciate
for
it.
these
John
fudge
Braxton.
chocolate chip cookies now. I'm so
Hi, people.
disappointed. And that was John
It's
Braxton.
very nice to be here.
That is my roommate.
Thank you, JB.
Very proud to have him here.
like listening to you right
Like 30,000.
now. Are you for real?
No,
Mhm.
John, 30,000 are not
I
listening
don't
to
know.
us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are listening to this podcast right now.
It's pretty dope.
3 of them are talking in it.
We're probably starting off better than PewDiePie did.
Yeah, PewDiePie had his mom, and she didn't even like his shit.
There we go.
And PewDiePie's a racist.
That's factual. We got that off of Wikipedia, which we often use for our research
Have you never
papers.
seen the video of him just screaming the N-word? He's like playing PUBG, and he just goes, ah! N-word. And I'm just like, oh my god, PewDiePie, what a fall from grace. I remember.
That's
hold on.
crazy.
We probably all shouldn't have eaten those fudge cookies
I
at
know.
the same time. I don't think that was a very productive idea.
Yeah, I think it was worth it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about it.
I'm
I'm
chipping
not
on
upset
it pretty
about
hard
it.
right now.
But
Hold on, viewers. Sorry. We'll edit this out.
I feel
But
like
for real, we'll edit this out.
I feel like if this was one of those things that blew up, we for real would have to get some shit to talk about right fast.
In 20
Nothing.
years, malls will not exist. Everything will be online.
I
And
feel
that is
that.
facts.
You
Think
see-
about this. Think about how not even 20 years, maybe like 15.
Yep.
Malls are closing rapidly. Think about PacSun a couple years ago. They had like what, 300, 400 stores nationwide. And then they,
Nationwide down to like 141.
Like, yeah, they closed like 300 stores because like people just don't go into stores and buy that shit no more. They're all like, "Yo,
Well, you know what's
let's
crazy
go online."
from that perspective is I work at Target right now, and the biggest side of our store is actually called the ship from store section, and it is filled with in-store shoppers that will go and pick out items. So if you were a guest, say, coming up just to get, you just needed milk and a box of cereal, somebody will go out in a cart, pick a box of cereal, and get you a gallon, bring it out to your car right then and there. Boom, you're on the go. So it's really eliminating.
Walmart and
doing the
Kroger.
pickup.
It's like curbside pickup.
Click list.
Yeah.
Another thing about like retail, the turnover rate is really high with the
Oh, yeah.
employees. So,
Which is a really interesting factor to think about,
'Cause-
because it's almost like they encourage it, or they don't seem upset that it happens.
You want to know what's a crazy stat? I know we're just going like burning through like things, topics, and everything, but it's. You want to know the turnover rate for fast food restaurants?
Yes, I would love to hear it.
90 days. That's
That's
the average turnover rate. They'll go through an entire like staff in 90 days. You know, you'll have people stay and everything, but average worker at a McDonald's or Burger King or anything is 90 days.
And you know what's even crazier about that is that fast food, I'm sure, is one of the top performing industries.
Dude, yeah. You know how many fat people there are?
Yeah, we happen to be surrounded. And
Bible Belt also fucking obese belt. That's where we're at.
Jesus said, "Let there be fried chicken," and there
and
was
sweet tea.
and sweet tea.
I'm a victim of that. I can't deny it.
We go
Yeah.
up to Chicago, order sweet tea, have people look at you cross-eyed. Like,
Dude, no,
okay.
if you go to New York and order like a sweet tea, they'll be like, "What the fuck is that?" If you like, they don't have biscuits and gravy up there neither. I remember my friend Corey. They went to Cooperstown up there for it's like a baseball tournament.
You talking about Corey Perkins?
Yeah, Corey
Okay.
Perkins. I didn't want to just say his whole name.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
But now you said it, and Corey, if you hear,
You
if you're hearing
bet.
this, I love you.
We didn't mean to shout you out in the first podcast.
You got an immaculate fade.
Oh.
And so
Dude,
currently,
we're
somebody's giving us cookies
Do
on the
not
spot
touch.
while we're doing this
Do not
podcast.
touch
So it
the
sounds
Chips
like-
Ahoy cookie bag. It will crinkle like
It will
hell.
crinkle.
Extra crinkles.
Chris Crinkle. What was I saying?
But anyways, getting
Um,
back to it, 90 days for fast food turnover rates. What's really interesting about that is just to think. Go ahead.
I was just like in the middle of a thought. I just completely lost it and everything. We just like jumped straight off of it. I completely forgot what I was
You know,
saying.
it actually does. It tends to be pretty difficult to stay on topic.
Dude, I know.
It might seem
I
seem
know,
like it's
that's
an
one
easy
I'm
thing.
noticing. Podcast number 1, topic.
But
off
we're
topic.
just in here listening to our sexy, smooth jazz voices, not thinking anything that could go wrong.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong, but it will if it can.
It
Oh,
will
shit.
if we do not avoid it happening.
All I know is that if I smoke a spliff on this, I'll be straight out my mind, and we'll have like.
So
amazing
we're gonna
I thought about
conversation.
it.
We're
you
gonna
know?
we're gonna do that. No jumper. So the whole idea. I
No
was
jumper. Who's
thinking-
gonna be Boont Gang?
So-
Or pass out.
Fat
Rope
dad
or
before
rope
this.
gang? Whatever it is.
No, Boont Gang. He like almost died on camera.
Oh yeah, because he
Oh.
came in there drunk. That'd be so
He wasn't drunk,
interesting.
He was off something. I don't know what the fuck he was off of.
We got to start getting like up and coming country music artists up in here.
I would love that. Let's have Sailor Clayton in here.
Actually,
Okay.
Sailor Clayton is an up and coming trumpet artist. For anybody who is wondering,
If you can't tell,
Jazz
look at his
trumpet.
forearm. You'd be like, I wonder what this guy's like. Does
along
he
with
play an instrument?
along with
I
our
do.
podcast merchandise coming out soon, Sailor will be dropping a trumpet only mixtape, and
Yeah.
so look for that coming
It's called
soon.
Me, My Gang, and My Trumpet.
Me, my game, and my brass.
My steel and my brass.
My-
Sounds pretty
My-
hard to me.
The boy in the horn.
No, it's called My Steel and My Brass, and on the cover it's got him like holding a gat in his fucking trumpet.
You see,
Wait, like cross arms,
Yeah, cross
like
arms,
gat
or
and
like
trumpet.
you got you're pointing the trumpet at the camera sideways, and then you got the gun just at your side.
just like chilling.
I like how like I had my mic like so far away.
it's
I was talking
funny.
with my phone. Jesus Christ! I was talking with my mic in my lap.
I was talking with my phone in my lap, trying to get out to these Snapchat girls
Yeah,
that
my
I'm
I was
out
trying to
Snapchat
here.
get another
My
cookie.
Snapchat is flooded. I know. I'm eating a cookie too. Bad habits of eating while talking.
See, I
Welcome
might
to the
be
South.
I might be vaping in the microphone a lot, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm trying my hardest not to eat. I'm trying my hardest. I'm very hungry, but I'm trying my hardest.
Nothing sounds better than
Just some smacking food in
nice
your mouth.
moist cookie chewing.
Towelette.
Yeah.
Moist towelette.
Moist towelette. You know, there's one thing I was thinking we could do. I was thinking about putting my vinyl player on in the background and
Mhm.
like spin records whilever we're doing that,
That'd be
and make
dope.
it kind of inaudible so you can't necessarily like
Just like very faint, like
Yeah, yeah,
lo-fi
yeah,
almost,
yeah.
like study beats.
just something that we can hear to kind of keep on track.
Some Channel Orange.
See, Channel Orange,
Channel
you're,
Orange,
you're
we won't be able to
immediately.
get anything done. We'll just be sucked into that album.
I was about to say you're immediately hopping into huge copyright territory too.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
is that no shit?
Yeah, we'd have to upload this to Pornhub.
Yeah.
For it to not be
It-
copyright infringed. Even then, it might get taken down.
Oh,
which is
shit,
hilarious
I
because
feel like I've seen like. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
yeah. I'm glad you told me this.
on Pornhub,
Oh.
there was like. I can't remember what movie it was, but I watched like a full feature-length film that
'Cause it
wasn't
was on
porn
Pornhub.
on Pornhub, and like I went back to watch it again one time, and it was taken off. I was like, "Damn,
yeah, you got to catch your
Like,
you got to catch your Pornhub
UMG really
content
got-
when
not
it's
UMG, but-
going around. What movie did you watch on Pornhub?
I'm pretty sure it was like Django or some shit."
You know what? That's such a good movie that I'm
That's
not
top five.
disappointed in
That's
you at
top.
all.
That
You
might be top
know,
3.
Delana Grace actually, who was in the room with us, showed me the new trailer for the new Tarantino movie coming out pretty soon, and he's putting
New Tarantino movie.
he's putting DiCaprio in it.
Oh,
It's called
It's
Delana
a-
Grace.
Was it like
What
the
is
last
the
star
new-
in Hollywood or
The
something
last
like
star in what is it? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
The name of the new Quentin Tarantino film that's coming out this summer to a theater near you is called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I'm very excited about it because it features one of my favorite actors, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Brad
as well
Pitt.
as Brad Pitt. Could you really go wrong with that? I don't think so.
No.
Say if Leo was listening to this right now.
Please fucking marry me right now. Thank you.
that? Dude, my favorite part of the trailer is when she's like, "That was the best acting I've ever seen." He's just like, "Thank you," and he just like starts like he's like, "Motherfucker." It's just Leonardo DiCaprio really is an amazing actor though.
I'm very proud
agree.
of all the work that Quentin Tarantino has done. And a quick fun fact for everybody out there is Quentin Tarantino actually does not have a college degree.
Hey,
That's wild.
none of us do.
None
You're
of
right.
us do
You're right.
yet. Some of us here are working on it. Some of us aren't. It's just, but we're not
I'm
dropping
working on
names.
my breakdancing degree.
We're not naming names. We're not naming names. Well,
I
now,
don't even know
well,
this
now
is
people
true.
are going to be like, yeah, now the sailor's not going to get his degree. What's going on
Fuck a
with that?
degree.
Like,
Fucking trumpet mixtape dropping in the fall. Like, who
yeah,
cares?
honestly,
even
and we
need
have
that shit.
merch coming soon. As soon as we figure out where we'll make us T-shirts, what we should put
$80
on
a
those
sweatshirt.
T-shirts. And
You know, it's got to be that.
yeah, we'll do something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know how they have that is it ass, cash, or grass? No one rides for free.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be
you mean my motto?
it's gonna be cash, grass, or brass. No one listens for free.
listens for free to set to the new sailor Cole Clayton.
I'm down with that.
Ass, cash, or
Collaboration.
ass, grass, or brass.
If you had a trumpet name, like if you were about to, let's just say you were for real about to drop a tape, what is your trumpet playing name? You got to do it right now.
I haven't thought about it.
Can I call you?
I'm gonna call you Boatman.
I'm gonna call
Boatman.
you the brass sailor. No,
Yeah.
no.
I think Boatman is just like nice.
Boatman?
Because he's a sailor. Just I'm Boatman.
Oh, man.
But I almost wanted
he,
to
he,
have.
he sings. He says nothing, and before each song, he's like, "I am Boatman."
and the thing
starts
is,
wailing
I was
on
about
the
to
trumpet.
say, I was about to say, and the trumpet song may not even match the accent, but just every time, just
I am Boatman.
I am Boatman.
Every time he says it gets a little bit more Serbian. I am Boatman.
I am Boatman. You know,
By album 3, it's I am Boatman.
You know what's really funny nowadays? I've seen some openers for some hip hop acts that have come to downtown Nashville. Sailor's actually wearing a Trippy red shirt from when we went to see him at Marathon Music Works. Shout out to Trippy, that was a great show. Big
Trippy,
14,
yeah.
1400 forever.
I like Trippy Red. I do. One thing I do have to say about his music is whenever he's just like moaning into the mic.
Hey, he
Like,
really,
some songs.
bones.
I like.
I like his
I
bones.
genuinely enjoy his moans.
His bones do not
His moans pleasure my
deter me
eardrums.
from his sound, his
I love-
wave.
I
Oh,
love
like the way he ends it.
how he,
like he's
he's
very-
very,
Oh my god.
yeah, he's very open with like his vocal pitches. Like,
Yeah. And
But
see,
I will like. at least he's doing something different. You know, he's
Yeah,
not just
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
rapping on the beat, just like
Yeah. From the show, I realized that he can actually sing pretty good, like without any like auto tune or anything like that. And
It's
it's
just
not
something
bad.
you don't see in a lot of people.
Honestly.
It's really interesting. You know, a lot of people. I thought "Murder on My Mind" was
Mhm.
a really good track, but then you see that Einer Banks. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The guy, the ukulele guy. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Who goes around with rappers and he'll do their popular songs with them, and he'll just play it on the ukulele, like
That
the
sounds
beat of
dope.
it. It's super cool. It's super cool. I'm a big fan of it. He got up on there and essentially, I forgot, what was I talking about?
Yeah.
Somebody put Pornhub over here, and I'm trying to.
It's Pornhub. All right, I'm down to see.
20-bit flower host massive orgy. Oh, they have a page. for-
Pornhub. Yeah, they were like, I remember I saw that on Twitter. Is like when Pornhub cares more about bees than your government does, or something. It's like, yo, bees are. Or some of. They said some about bees are dying.
Oh my!
Oh,
Hold on.
So it's not.
Hold on. Let the audience listen. This is something my people that my
Over my face. Oh, one at a time, ladies. There's enough pollen for all your sweet.
Oh, that sounds fucking wet.
Okay. Oh, really? Does it
Oh,
save
bet.
money for the
Yo,
bees? I mean, it sounded funny.
I'll live stream that all day.
I'll live stream that.
How
Shout
many
out
times can I
Pornhub.
come to these Save the Bees videos?
How much are we gonna have to shout out Pornhub until they sponsor us?
I think 6 weeks.
6 weeks worth of videos every day.
Yeah, we'll say just for free, like, guys, Pornhub Premium, 1 month free.
Just start doing the advertisement, and then we're just happening to do it. So if they pay us,
Yeah, if we get paid, that'd be nice.
That'd
But
be
we'll do
nice.
it for free.
but now
I-
Pornhub, if RedTube comes to us with a better offer,
RedTube will definitely never be my first option of porn. I hate. All right, I guess we're doing this. But,
okay. So let's go ahead and break it down.
Don't judge me.
Is it? Is
Just
it?
having
isn't it-
preface this
don't you-
whole
don't you think-
pre-conversation with this.
Don't you think it's
judge me.
way too late for that?
Not for the people who don't know me yet.
Okay,
but-
that's fair. That's fair.
But for everyone in Middle Tennessee, yes. Yourporn.sexy, you're welcome. Bottom line, you're welcome. Just think about all the premium places,
That
free.
okay.
Free.
Completely. Wow.
That's all I'm going to say. I don't think.
We'd need
This
to go
warrants
much
anymore.
deeper than that.
Also, Kelsey Monroe, I love you.
Shout out to. I was watching a video of Riley Reid at
Okay.
Coachella, and
oh my God.
no,
Was she rapping?
No, I did not just go and watch some Riley Reid porn, but I was watching this video, and she tweeted at T-Pain something about like let me suck your dick on camera or something, and he immediately hit her back like at Coachella, like I thought while he was performing, but
That'd be so fucking dope.
if he did, but I don't think he was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about starting a premium step. I'd love to."
Wait, fucking T-Pain was saying that?
Yeah, he's like, "My wife knows all the angles, and she's a freak with that stuff. Hit my line for real." And I was like, "Damn, T-Pain, you for real?"
T-Pain's a fucking
Trying to
savage,
hit
dude.
Riley.
It's
Reid
funny
up.
that you said like auto tune and everything. I was gonna segue in. T-Pain, he can sing,
Yeah, a lot of people
Yo.
don't realize.
dude. T-Pain can really sing. I'm talking about he has pipes. He can sing, dude.
He has pipes, or he can sing.
Both. He's piped before, yeah. No, he can really sing. Like, it's kind of like. I think he released an album recently?
That where he did no auto
Yeah,
tune.
it was like no auto tune.
I can- 'cause-
it had auto tune, but he did songs with no auto tune, and it sounded just as good. I think he did an unplugged or something like of the sorts with I'm in love with a stripper, and it was really good.
What year was this when it came out?
I think it was like a year ago.
Okay, so
That's
like
not bad.
18, 17.
Yeah, 18, 17, something like that. It's been a minute.
That's not bad at all.
I'm gonna
But-
find it. Check
What
it
time
out.
is it? What time is it?
We're recording this video
9:50.
3 a.m.
Fuck.
That's what I feel like all YouTubers be saying. They're like, yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah, we're recording this one at 3 a.m.
You know what's
because
funny? We've
we love
actually
you
been
guys.
recording for 25 minutes. Like,
No, I knew we were.
it doesn't even seem like that. But all right, so we're gonna do our ad roll. No.
So,
time.
shout out to these companies, these corporations.
Pornhub.
Please sponsor us.
Free month premium. Pornhub. Oh man. For first time little run through, I feel like this is maybe not gone amazing, but it is definitely
Something.
went a
Start.
lot better than I thought it would.
We
We
just
gotta go.
off the dome started talking for 25 minutes. If you think about it, we could have just
Like if
got
we
up
actually,
on here, made like 2 jokes, and then just been.
All right.
So the weather.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot.
It's been.
The humidity is really getting to my knees. The pressure is really getting deep into my bone marrow.
So you know we got the NFL draft going on in
Dude.
downtown Nashville right now.
Yeah, good segue. Yeah, the NFL draft. When I was watching it last night on my couch, and they like panned over the city, I was like, "Wow, that's Broadway."
It's really
That's
crazy to
wild.
think like how many times just being a resident of Tennessee in the Middle Tennessee area. I'm not too far away from Nashville at all, and I can be down there pretty much whatever day I wanted to, and then just to see it like elevated to that scale, you almost forget. You're like, oh shit, that
Dude.
city's not even 15 minutes, or well, no.
It's like
45.
15, 20
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
away. It really is though. Like if you go 80, like
You
it's
go
like 15, 20 minutes
if you
away.
just break the law.
yeah, if you
it's
just
fine.
speed demon Mach 5 the whole way there.
And just a quick disclaimer: we are not recommending anybody out there speed. Please drive safe.
But if you
out
do,
there.
just go all out.
I mean, yeah.
Like go 300 miles per hour.
I guess
Like,
I'm
it's
gonna be
100
the
plus,
only one.
and you see blue lights, just don't stop.
Yeah, I mean, you're already gonna go to jail.
And
might
you're
as well
already
just
gonna
keep
get
going.
away
Well.
from them. I mean,
Dude, think about it. He stopped, and you're like going 120. You better take that first exit, and then
Yep.
pull right into the McDonald's drive-through. Be like, oh, Your Honor.
you do what you gotta do.
You're
you
on
know?
there.
There's no way this guy knows it was me. I was having chicken nuggets. Here is my
Receipt.
I have a timestamp to prove it. No, but the draft. Yeah, I think it's really good for the city. Like,
Yeah,
For
I was
sure.
really happy that.
The-
So if people didn't know, actually though, Nashville has had a pretty crazy weekend. They did the Music City Marathon.
oh my
They
God,
had
yeah.
the NFL draft. There was a possibility of having a Predators playoff game, which if anybody doesn't
Wait,
know
didn't they?
about,
Did they lose?
yeah, they lost to Dallas.
So they're knocked out.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
They just
that
weren't playing
sucks.
it well, which is interesting because they won their division,
Yeah, it's crazy. you
and
know?
Dallas is in their division.
I would consider myself the sports guy on this podcast, and I have no idea how like
I've
the
just
Predators have done.
I've
I feel
just
like
picked
the
up on
one
some of that stuff.
the one person who likes sports in Nashville that's like, yeah, Predators. Yeah, you're a little late, Rachel.
What's
I'm sorry, Rachel. I didn't mean it. All right, Sailor, I'm sorry.
But also, apparently, Jimmy
upset.
Buffett is tonight too in downtown. There's
said
a
Jimmy
Jimmy
Buffett?
concert.
Dude, sorry for the people downtown. You have to hear cheeseburger in paradise for fucking 10 hours straight. That's like torture.
I wouldn't want to sit through it. I know, no hate to Jimmy Buffett, but I'm just not
all hate to Jimmy
all-
Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, we're
Your
out
restaurant
to get
sucks.
you on this
Margaritaville deserved to
podcast.
close down.
Is that actually his?
Yeah,
restaurant?
Margaritaville is Jimmy Buffett. I think Margaritaville is like a song.
No, it's the song he made. I don't think he owns that corporation.
But Margaritaville was definitely ass. It was
The song or the place?
I mean, I'm not gonna say his music's ass. I think I already
you
said
don't like
that.
Margaritaville as a restaurant?
Fuck no.
Really? That's interesting. I
Dude.
recall only having good experiences there, but granted,
You were 9.
I was like 6 and 12. Like, yeah.
He said, "Man, these chicken fingers are hitting today."
He's like, these are bussin'.
Curly fries? Fuck yes.
I just got off the Hulk. Are you kidding me right now? Like,
You talking about like Disneyland or something?
yeah, the Universal
Studios?
Margaritaville. Yeah.
They have a Margaritaville
The
at
Universal Studios. Yeah.
Dude, have you ever been to Cedar Point?
Cedar Point. Oh, you're talking about the amusement park now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you said something about Universal.
I know it's really good. Amusement park. Have you been?
I went one time with my uncle. It was like on a like bucket list we made or something. And they have this roller coaster there. It's called the Intimidator 305.
Yeah, that
And-
sounds intimidating.
It is. It's intimidating, and it goes 305 feet in the air. So it's
Sounds
like,
aptly named.
wild.
yeah, it's like named to the T.
That's yeah.
Yeah, but it goes 0 to like 100 in
Real quick?
in like 5 seconds.
That's
It's
I like.
insane.
It's one of those things where you just like they say, don't even put your hands up, dude. Just say strapped into this bitch.
they're like, hey, you'll get hurt. Sit still.
Like maybe when you get to the top, throw your hands up. But until then, stay strapped the fuck in, bro. and get prepared for this.
Have y'all been to Six Flags?
Which one?
Atlanta.
I've only been to the one.
Yeah, I went to that like 2 or 3 years ago, and for the people who know Atlanta, you know that was a crazy weekend. No one that'll be a story that the podcast will never
ever know, but you're
Ever.
gonna hint. You're gonna so now.
ever know. First podcast ever. You'll never hear about Atlanta. You might. That'll just be like a T-shirt. It'll just say Atlanta.
They just did Atlanta question mark.
No, just Atlanta. Period. Like, dude, like for real, when people like whenever like the conversation like crazy shit that's ever happened comes up, I can't really say it. I just go bro,
Man, I went to Atlanta. This
Atlanta.
One time.
That's
know
all
what-
I say.
What's
Atlanta.
crazy out there is I've known this guy since 6th grade, sitting across from me, and I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, it only happened a couple years ago, and I probably won't tell you. The people that know were there, and probably were told like, there's probably like one other person that knows. And I was like, I think I was blazed out my skull when I told him that. Or my brother started saying that. I was like, bro, no. He's like, bro, we already told half of it. I was like, fuck, we might as well just tell the rest. But yeah, Atlanta, craziness. Atlanta Six Flags, awesome. Not so great hungover.
Yeah.
I really want to know what happened in Atlanta now.
I'm curious.
That might be a post podcast story. I might have to let y'all know, but post podcast.
okay, bet.
That I don't even think I could tell y'all the full story. Still, like some illegal things happened on that trip.
So,
Highly illegal.
if anybody was wondering, some of us here at the podcast are okay with illegal activities.
I mean, yeah.
I really need to be heading home, but I want to keep talking.
Do you need to be heading home soon?
Dude, I got work at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Jeez.
Pretty early.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Grind though.
Grind.
I feel that.
I also slept for an hour earlier, so
Got a nap.
yeah, I got a pretty good power nap. JB, give me some dap. Yo, is there a jewel or something I can hit? I don't want to sound like a fiend to the people, but I need to hit some fucking.
I need to
Nick.
hit some Nick in my life.
I left my pen at home. I left, dude. You know, I've been doing the Nico Bellic impression. Go ahead and hit it right now. I've been doing a Nico Bellic impression at like Hot Topic, and it's terrible, but it's one of those things that I enjoy doing so much that like I just can't help it. It's like Nico, let's go bowling. It's fucking terrible.
So, Lane.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. Do the girl from Monsters Incorporated.
Alright, hold on.
I have talked this impression up more than like.
Mike Wazowski, you forgot to turn your paperwork in.
It's
I'm
pretty,
watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
it's pretty impressive, isn't it? It's pretty impressive.
Spot on.
I discovered this freshman year summer during playing baseball. We were out there and I was just screaming that out of the field. I was like,
I'm watching you, Daniel. Always watching.
Shout out to the man, Daniel.
it was funny. It's funny because he was laughing and it was summer ball, so it wasn't serious, or it was serious, but it wasn't like as like
It wasn't
It
kill
wasn't
or
like-
be killed.
yeah, basically. But coach was laughing and he let it go on for maybe a little longer than he should have, but he was like, all right, it's enough. That's enough. Funny, but it's enough.
Which
remember-
coach was that?
Coach Bartlett.
Yeah.
He,
yeah.
he was. That was a summer where
Bartlett.
he told me, he's like, you know, it's a good thing you're funny because you wouldn't be on the team if you were. He's just busting my balls, but
I would have
hope-
been like,
I
damn,
probably-
man, what the
Oh
heck?
no, trust me, my feelings are hurt. But I was like, hey, I'm on the team.
Wow.
Haha, John.
Now we got all set up in here.
No, that. Dude,
No,
those were the best 4 years of my life.
Lane's he's currently got some tears rolling down his face.
I'm currently bawling my eyes out and in the fetal position on the floor.
thinking about Atlanta,
Yeah, Atlanta is now haunting my memories again.
and he's not even a Braves fan.
Nope, Red Sox till I die.
Oh, he reps it. He's not afraid to say it over podcast. He's not afraid to say it.
Yankees, y'all had a good year. Or not a good year, but y'all had a good squad this year. But injuries are tearing y'all down. I'm not happy about the injuries. I never want to see anyone injured. But fuck the Yankees. Let's go Sox. Stanton,
Which
I wish you
Sox do you
stayed in
think he's
Miami.
talking about?
not the White Sox. The Red Sox.
No, the
yeah.
Black Sox.
Of course.
The Black Sox. Why do I feel like in some alternate universe? Dude, do y'all believe in alternate universes and stuff like that? I know it's a crazy deep topic to like jump on.
So here's my thing about it. Do you think we'll ever be able to mess with different dimensions? There are probably different dimensions.
I definitely agree with John. I don't think we'll ever be able to.
So if we can't
At least not in
interfere
our
it-
lifetime.
if we can't interfere with it,
Because humans will get to where they can stop, they'll stop evolving because they've already reached the maximum amount that they need.
and John Braxton speaking facts,
Yeah.
not into a microphone necessarily.
You probably can't hear him. I should have brought a fourth mic. Maybe next time, John sleepy ass will be on the mic instead of
Yeah.
sleeping with his boo.
If anybody was wondering,
If anyone's wondering, I'm faded from this Nick. That's what he just said right there.
yeah, Slick was
If anyone's
taken aback.
wondering, I'm
I'm
got a hella
I'm off
deep
the
buzz.
Nick.
I got a hella deep perk buzz. Nastas.
Perk.
Yeah, speed cola. I'm off those perks.
I'm off
Oh,
those
yeah.
perks.
I got that Juggernoggin double tap. I'm off those perks, eh?
I think we've literally covered.
John, you got me hella disappointed with that right there. Tell me that's not you.
Do we have to talk about it into the microphone?
Hold on, we're gonna have to cut this out.
Do we have to cut this out?
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit this out because John, I'm so disappointed in you. John Braxton's mom, he's smoking cigarettes. John Braxton's dad and uncle and aunt, he's smoking cigarettes.
Everybody.
John Braxton is smoking cigarettes. Oh my god, dude, it's funny because I really
I
did-
smoke cigarette. No, I'm joking.
I actually smoke a pack a day, but I really didn't think it wouldn't be not easy.
You didn't think we were just about to have a bunch of microphones set up?
I didn't think that we'd have this all set up today.
I'm surprised how quick it came together.
I know
I was just like, boom, it's
Are you
all set
happy
up.
about it?
dude. The way it sounds right now, it could definitely be adjusted.
Like,
Like, we
check
could def-
out
we could mess-
Audacity. Is that audio stayed consistent the entire time?
Yeah, it looks pretty consistent. We've obviously had spikes here and there when we laugh and everything, but and like when our mouths get really close to the mic, or when I talk 10 feet away.
10 feet away from mine.
But I want to see if there's ways that we can like go
Mess
in
with
and
it.
like miss background noise. You know, I'm not very good with editing and everything, but I plan on working on it.
I feel like we would need a quiet room, like a studio set up with.
I know, that's my next thing that I'm trying to think of how I'd get that set up. You know, because right now I don't have an idea of what I do with that. To be real, like I want to figure that out though, because I'll just have to figure out like a cheap way to do like a soundproofing room. Just throw a bunch of blankets on the wall,
I was about to say, because also,
duct tape.
if we have
How much duct tape do I need?
Uh,
About 73,000 strips. 3 rolls. That's about half that.
that's about enough.
Yeah, 3 rolls of duct tape.
That'll
that's
get
all
her
you
done.
need. 3 rolls of duct tape and enough ingenuity, and you can take over the world.
What about those like foam mattresses? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
Those roll-up
I
ones?
have some of those. That and some thick comforters, maybe.
So you could like move it around.
I was
like,
gonna
easily.
say, if we
Mhm.
just
Yeah, it's not
get
bad.
into a quiet, like,
Like,
it's because there's a lot of open space in here.
yeah, it's not. Obviously, that's a reason. We could next time. The only reason we're doing it right now, but next time we could bring chairs. We could do it in your room, or
Figure out a location.
Yeah.
Smaller.
I did look up studios. I looked up studios before I even got the equipment, and it's not as expensive as I thought it would be. But it's like $100 for like 3 hours, or it's like $50 for like 3 hours.
It's not bad.
It's not
It's
bad,
not bad at all.
But I don't know if I'd want to do that.
We'd be fine with producing content like this at that point. Maybe if we got to a point where enough people were listening and our videos got monetized, then we could worry about.
Like,
Because then we could take studio time or worry about just setting one up for ourselves at that point.
yeah, I don't really know what the idea or what like the future holds for this, but I definitely just love the fact that I'm doing it and that I got y'all here to do it with. Too.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
It's dope.
if you like it and you're enjoying doing it.
dude, I'm like, this is 41 minutes, and it's like some of the best 41 minutes I've had in like 2 years.
Good minute. Yeah,
Like,
no, you genuinely seemed excited about getting this equipment when you told me the other night, and I was down to.
dude, like it still seems a little surreal, you know. Even though we're kind of in like a living room, it might be a little echoey when I listen to it back. But I'm excited to listen to this. I'm gonna listen to this tomorrow. Wait, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I gotta figure out a way to where I can download this and put it on my phone, and like just listen to it.
Email it to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? You think that would work?
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so I'd be so weak just listening to this tomorrow at work. I'm like, yo, we're fucking dumb.
You objecting it or analyzing it from an objective standpoint.
Mhm,
and
that's
critiquing
exactly what
it
I'm
and
doing.
being like, damn,
I'm
I
gonna-
fucking.
I'm gonna nitpick like crazy. I'm gonna be my worst critic.
That's good. No, that's a good way to get started because then you know kind of how you want to talk when you do talk into the microphone. You kind of have an idea of how to go about talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck were we thinking? We talked about Pornhub for like 5 minutes.
We're not even sponsored.
Yeah, we're not sponsored yet. But
Yeah.
we're working.
We're working on it.
Parker, I want you to know the fact that you're about to eat that piece of sushi and it's been out for like 25 minutes plus is like kind of got my stomach in a fucking bind. That's like eating gas station sushi. You ever remember that? Was that a Geico commercial? It's like, you wouldn't trust this, or you wouldn't trust gas station, gas station sushi. That's a tongue twister like a motherfucker.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm about to have to start doing like actor like vocal like workouts before these things. I can't even do it. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York.
What do they do in High School Musical? She's like,
Shout out to High School Musical. You were cool when I was 9 and haven't been since. Did y'all know Zac Efron didn't actually sing in those movies?
what?
Yeah. He actually had a voice actor for him while he was singing.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
I didn't know
Same,
that.
I think, and the same guy voice acted for him in the Greatest Showman show in the world, or show. Is
The
it what
Greatest Showman.
Yeah, the Greatest Showman on Earth. Is that what it is?
No, it's literally just The Greatest Showman.
The Greatest Showman in the universe.
No, you keep on acting like in the title they compare
The
him
Greatest
to
Showman
like other
2,
showmen. No,
Greater
they're
Showmans.
just The Greatest Showman. That's all they need, I guess.
Yeah, but the same guy that sang for him in High School Musical sang for him in that too.
That's pretty dope.
I might
That's
be
fucking
talking on my ass, but I'm like
I would believe it.
93% sure.
Makes sense.
That's pretty high percent.
Yeah, but that's 7%, you know. You ever have like 93% odds? Of
That
winning something?
7% is Zac Efron sitting out watching this right now,
And
thinking
he's
to
like, you
himself,
motherfuckers, I sang that myself.
I sing my heart out to all of those tunes.
In between Neighbors 1 and 2, I sang my heart out for that.
But anyway, so do you want to go ahead and get this one wrapped up?
Yeah, well, I guess we can wrap this up.
All right,
Cool.
everybody. For Sailor Clayton,
Sailor Clayton.
for Lane Alexander,
That's me, Lane Alexander.
and from Parker Shoemaker, this
Yep.
has been a podcast.
This is a podcast.
Cool.
Give us your names. Give us your names. Bye.